What's up, my lovely YouTube, my Jucci Nation, and welcome back to Juicy Talk with Juicy Rhea. Yes, we in a different location. We outside, okay? Because y'all know how it is when it turns fall, it gets the cool weather. Your girl got to be outside. She can't have it any other way. So you might hear a little chirp, 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 the birds. You might hear see little bugs flying by, and I might be jumping or whatever. It's all good or whatever. But, so I want to go ahead and introduce my lovely co-host.
Chris Jackson.
Y'all already know what it is. And I'm Juicy Rhea. Today we about to kid it popping. We only gonna be talking about one thing only. The biggest thing that everybody talking about since a day ago was the AstroWorld Travis Scott situation. Yeah, we don't got time to talk about nothing else but this because it's a lot that goes with this. So we about to dive real deep into it and get real into some real things. A lot of stuff people just looking at it one way. We want to look at it always. So stay tuned and see what we talking about. All right, everybody. So I know y'all have heard about the Astro Festival that just happened a day ago with Travis Scott. Oh my God. When I say this is some crazy situation, babe, co-host, what have you heard about it?
Well, there's a whole bunch of people that wanted to come to the concert. There were people pushing through the gates, pushing through the metal detectors, pushing through security, and there was it was a real crowded, packed situation, and there was a lot of people that was ran over, stomped on, killed, passed out.
Okay, so yeah, okay, so he had this big festival. Everybody says it's always packed anyway, but the thing about this one was it was overly packed. They had security set up. First of all, let me tell you how the setup was. You can literally watch in the video, which we about to view in a little bit, how the scene setup was. When you walk in, you walking in through his mouth, like a whole setup, like you walking in through Travis's mouth. First of all, and I wouldn't have walked through nobody's damn mouth to get no damn where, okay, period. All right, but it's supposed to be AstroWorld. It's his world. Okay, so you walk through there. He's supposed to go through security, get pat down, and all that. So they got police officers on a horse, you know what I'm saying? Like Lil Nas riding on the horse or whatever. And somehow, I guess people was anxious. They knew the concert was going to be starting soon, and so they did not want to wait on security to get everybody through, and they just bum rushed security. So once they bum rushed through the guards, everybody's getting trampled on already. This is like broad daylight. I don't know what time it was, but it was broad daylight. Everybody was getting trampled or whatever. So at that point, to me, it would have had to be a call for that, because we don't know who ran through them gates. We don't know what they got on them. We don't know what their agenda is. We don't know why they did what they did. You ain't get nothing done what you supposed to have got done, but you gonna just jump through there like this. So what's your agenda, first of all? So that would have been a security breach. That was the first problem right there. So after everybody's in there, I guess security was like, you know, a couple people got arrested for it or whatever. There's no way they can get everybody at that moment, but they got a couple people arrested. To me, that's still not good enough. All right, so I don't know if they let Travis know that. I don't know. Maybe he didn't know that part. Okay, cool. We can let him slide with that. We can let him slide. You know what I'm saying? But then as the concert goes on, you know how you wait around, you're talking to everybody, whatever. That's what happened. When they heard Travis was coming up on stage, this is when the problem started, okay? And that's what I'm trying to figure out, because I'm not understanding everything. I know Drake came and he performed. Nothing happened with Drake. They say it happened after Drake. Because I was like, was Drake there? You know what I'm saying? Like, did he see all that? But they say it happened after Drake. So I don't know what happened between the second time he's about to come on by himself. But whatever. He came on and everybody ran. You know how you want to be the first one to see him? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so many levels. Everybody's everywhere. They was trying to see him first, and they was pushing people forward, okay? Some of the people at the front was by the gate. They was getting, the gate was on their chest, okay? You block body to body, so you not breathing, right? Okay, it's a lot of question marks, because as if you at the front where Travis is at, because I'm pretty sure it was a wave. How nobody at the front didn't see the wave when it first happened? Okay, but okay, maybe it was at night. I still don't get it, because some people were still rocking with him after everybody got smushed. So maybe it didn't go all the way to the front, but some people said it was on the gate. So to me, if you at the gate, you at the very beginning of it. But there was different levels, so maybe it was different gates, okay? So in between people getting smushed, I guess untrampled on, like stampeded on, I guess that, you know, Travis didn't get the notification that it happened at first, and people started passing out. People started dying. A 10-year-old little girl died, and people are going off about, you know, why was she even there? First of all, that's the least of the worries, okay? Because if you have a chance to take your daughter I mean, I wouldn't. I'm just saying. But maybe the person that took their child there, a little sister or whatever, was like, oh my God, I got you tickets. You know how you do that. Want to be surprising your kids. You know what I'm saying? And now your baby not coming home because of a breach in the concert. Like, that's why y'all worried about that 10-year-old being there. That's something that you don't need to worry about right now. Anyway, so after they got smushed, the concert just kept going on and on and on. But then we got different pieces of the video that is saying a statement of who is responsible. And before I show these videos in my statement, I want to hear what you got to say about the whole thing. What do you feel? Who fault do you think it is?
See, that's what I was thinking about. I don't know who to point the finger at. I really don't. Okay, when it comes to the performer himself, I've heard somebody on stage say that, you know, you don't know what people are saying when you're doing what's going on. You can't quite pick out everything. So I don't know if it was his fault. Can't say that. Security, once they knew they was being breached, somebody higher up should have said something. If they had to, they knew it was going to be overcrowded. Fire marshal could tell you it's overcrowded. They should have got a riot squad if they needed to. Especially when the ambulances started coming in. They knew something was going down that wasn't right. They should have started getting something handled if they had to in a military fashion. That's what I say, but I don't know exactly who to point the finger on. It's probably multiple people you could point the finger at. But specifically, I don't know who to point the finger at.
Okay, so he says he don't know who to point the finger, and I understand why. But what I did more research as to what happened. I mean, I didn't get to see everybody's video because I'm telling you so many. But I just got narrowed down to what I felt where I could make a good informed decision. So I'm gonna show y'all all the videos that I have, and then I'm gonna tell you why I think the way I think, okay? Because I want you to see what I'm thinking first, or what I seen first, and then you'll know why I say what I said, or you may not agree at all. But either way I go, I'm gonna let y'all see the videos, okay? So watch the video.
Don't touch him. Everybody just back up. Security, somebody help jump in real quick. Keep going. Just keep it just right. Somebody jump in. Come on. Security, get in there. Let's get in there. Let's get in there. Let's get in there. Let's get in there. Yeah. Just play it slowly. We need somebody to help him. Somebody passed out right here. Somebody passed out right here. Hold on, don't touch him. Everybody just back up. Security, somebody help jump in real quick. Keep going. Just keep it just right. Somebody jump in. Come on. Security, get in there. Let's get in there. Let's get in there. Let's get in there. Let's get in there.
People was getting pulled out who was fainted, and the medics were trying to give them CPR, and they was flipping them over, and like they was literally turning black and blue. Like I never seen death in my fucking life, bro. Just by me alone, it was probably like 10 fucking people laid out dead. And like once the medics tried to help them, they wasn't responding. They moved to the next person. It was nothing they could do. Like this shit really fucked me up and like really spooked me tonight. Like that was like some demonic shit. Like, and what was so crazy, like people were screaming help, trying to tell Travis Scott. They was like help. The whole crowd was just going like help. And he just kept going, bro. It was like, that shit was scary, bro. It was so demonic, bro. And mind you, y'all see the type of music I make. Y'all see everything, like, you know, like I've been so heavily influenced by Travis, but like after tonight, bro, like God really showed me, like, you know, like stay away from that shit, bro. Like that shit not for you, cause like he sacrificed so many people for real. Like, so many people lives, so many people broke in, and it was just chaos, bro. It was a living fucking hell, bro. Imagine seeing all those dead bodies, and that was just by me. And the shit got so bad, I was sitting on top of the gate. I was pulling so many people in, helping so many fucking people, and people was just screaming, crying, trying to ask for my help. I got so overwhelmed, I jumped down and I ran out that bitch and I left, bro. Like, this shit really happened tonight. And a lot of people, they, hearing this shit, but like, watch tomorrow, y'all gonna see this shit was no fucking joke. Like, this shit really happened. So many people got injured, so many people died. That shit was so fucking wicked. Like, it was so wicked, bro. Like, I'm not trying to, put nothing on Travis Scott and call him Illuminati, call him no devil worship, but that what the fuck it was, bro. We really went to a concert in hell, bro. You couldn't breathe. I'm talking about everybody was so crushed up on you. It was like literally no room for you to lift your chest up and breathe. Like, you couldn't move. You couldn't do or go on to
tell production to stop because there's people out here dying and they need to get some help. But production's arguing back with the fans, telling them to go away. They don't got time for it pretty much. And it is what it is. So that's why I'm doing this, because I'm not trying to get copyrighted on playing this music in the background or whatever. But pretty much it's sad to see that they can't even get no help from production. They tried their best. And in this part right here is the other side of the video where this is another person's point of view of the same fans going if they're trying to get any help. But the unfortunate part about this is that the other fans are yelling at them, telling them to get down, get out the way, quit trying to stop the show. And, pretty much trying to tell them stop what they're doing. And they're trying to say, listen, it is a dead body over here. I'm trying to get help. Like, it could be your brother, it could be your mom, it could be whoever it is. I'm trying to save this person's life, and y'all not even really worried about it or whatever. So they screaming, trying to protect themselves, which is so sad.
What the fuck is that?
I will tell you, one of the narratives was that some individual was injecting other people with drugs. We do have a report of a security officer, according to the medical staff that was out and treated him last night, that he was reaching over to restrain or grab a citizen, and he felt a prick in his neck. When he was examined, he went unconscious. They administered Narcan, and the medical staff did notice a prick that was similar to a prick that you would get if somebody's trying to inject. That is one part of it. The other thing that's very important, there were some individuals that were trampled, and we want to be respectful of that, but we just ask that y'all give us time to do a proper investigation.
And I'm sorry, y'all, we're going to be doing this video real quick because so many angles, so much stuff to talk about, and we don't have much time. As you can see, the sun is going down, and so we have to hurry up. But anyway, was watching the video. What I seen was, it seemed like he did not care. I understand when you at the far back, I mean, when I tell you it was miles and miles on each side, I mean, all in the front, all the side, it was a lot of people. In the very back, I can see him not seeing that or whatever. But if you start seeing the ambulance, you start seeing the crowd spread out, and you making a open hole. You can see a dark hole where you seeing people getting medic help, whatever. But what I don't understand is I seen Travis stop 2 or 3 different times in these videos. One, The people were crawling up on the damn stereo system where production was. There was the video man was videoing him, and they were begging him to stop production because people are dying. Okay, you trying to tell me they up there where Travis is at, where production is, and he don't see that that's a problem? He didn't want to stop that. All right. Then they saying, well, it was, you know what I'm saying? People pass out all the time. Michael Jackson, you know what I'm saying? But has Michael Jackson had anybody die at his concerts? No. And he's had a lot of them. Okay, a lot of them, because it's controlled. Okay. Anyway, so after people tried to get on production, he didn't stop. You could hear him still trying to go on and on. Now, he kept saying stuff like he knows something's wrong, but he didn't want to stop it. Okay, the next incident was, okay, so people are getting smushed so far away that he can't see. Well, I see video of a person right there where Travis is. And beside him, you see Travis performing. Travis turns, and as he's turning, the police are trying to, and ambulance people are trying to get this person from being unconscious. Okay, then there's another video of him saying, "Hey y'all, hold up! Hey, security, get the person! Hurry up! But we're gonna keep it rolling, basically." And he starts performing again. Y'all, this is a problem right here. There has been so many concerts where people have had situations at their concert, and it'd be so small. It just be people heckling, be people trying to throw something at them, and they will stop it real quick. Okay? They say Selena, the Spanish singer Selena, she said that she had people being smushed at her concert when she was alive, and she stopped it. So she saved lives, because she said, y'all not going to be doing this up in here. I don't want nobody dying on my watch. They said Justin Bieber's done stop his concerts. My brain done went dead. A few other people have stopped their concerts when something don't seem right. And that's the best thing for you to do, because why do you want something to happen on your watch, on your concert? It makes no sense to me that you're okay with performing and something may be wrong. He even paused one time and was like, hey, what's going on out there? Look back. And started performing again. They even said they even heard people begging for him to stop. I even heard people in the crowd, in the videos, y'all seen it, where they was like, stop the show. He kept performing. How much money do you need where it doesn't matter to you what your people in the crowd is screaming? Don't you want to know? They could be like, yo, I love you. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to hear that part? That don't mean nothing to you? Okay? Your fans was literally screaming for help, and they were getting attacked by other fan members because they were saying, shut up. And the people were like, no, like, it's people dying. What if that was your sister? What if that was your mama? What if that was your uncle? What if that was your brother? I'm trying to save lives. Why are they doing your job? And they paid you to see you. But they say, people say that they were close by you, so you knew something was going wrong. Something was going wrong, okay? Like I said, I'm not blaming him for the stuff that he can't see. I mean, it was a lot of people. But the stuff that was close by you, I mean, I don't care if you just thought that the dude passed out because he was whatever. You should have made sure that there was a clear path to get this man out of the audience, so it should have been stopped. And then you would have been hearing all the other screams for help. That's the way I look at that. You got to make sure, because who wants to go to a concert and they don't feel safe? They're paying you to feel safe. You should make sure all the money that you got, you should make sure security's set. You should make sure the area is clear. You should make sure there's only a certain amount of people left in the place. You should be having checks on all of that before you perform. You should be making sure security knows that if anything goes wrong, tell me now. I want to know. I do want to be informed, because these lives that's gone, they cannot come back. Okay? They cannot come back at all. And let's talk about the apology that he gave. He came on the next day and apologized, y'all. Let me show y'all this video. Look at this video.
My fans really mean the world to me, and I just want to send out prayers to the ones that was lost last night. We're actually working right now to identify the families so we can help assist them through this tough time. I just want to say, you know, my fans My fans really mean the world to me, and I always just really want to leave them with a positive experience. And anytime I can make out, anything that's going on.
A lot of people say that's sus. That's real suspect. To me, I see it. I kind of feel like it's sus. And I'm not trying to comfort him because things happen. You can't control that. You can't control that. And I'm not saying that well, there is some more evidence to me. They're saying that he may have they're saying that he had something to do with it. It was all a sacrifice, a satanic sacrifice. If you look at this picture, it shows him on his I guess his where you do marketing and you know what I'm saying, shouting out that your concert is basically saying who's coming up to the mountain. How all of a sudden they need to come up to a mountain and people are literally climbing out of the concert, trying to get out, trying to save their own lives. They're trying to put two and two together. Okay, so how you know they was gonna be climbing out trying to save their own life? And they were saying that he was saying satanic stuff and trying to say who coming out the mountain singing that song or whatever, while people were trying to save their own lives. Like, people said that they were fighting their way out, like fighting, and they so thankful. Like, these young folks' lives has been changed because of that. So when you look at his apology and he just I was so trying to help, I would do anything for my audience. Bruh, they said 8 people died, but it's more than that. More than that. Look at the video, the picture right here of all the flowers. There's more than 8 flowers there. So, I mean, but I can't tell him how he should react, because people react differently. I've literally had 2 friends in the past 3 months that had somebody close to them die. And then the next day, the next couple weeks when I see them, we're laughing and joking. That doesn't mean they didn't cry about it. But still, you have to be held accountable. This is your concert, bruh. This is your concert. Everything should have been locked and key. You're not no broke dude. You're not broke, bruh. You could have made sure everything was locked and key. And if you didn't know, you could have stopped it. Period. But I'm going to say this, I'm going to hear his rebuttal. There was another video that I know I showed y'all of the guy saying that he looked up to Travis Scott. He's an upcoming rapper or whatever, and he was in the midst of it. It said he was so scared, and he tried to help people. He said the medics couldn't. The medics seen that certain people was not going to be able to be helped, were already dead. They just left them there and moving on to the next. And he tried to help pull people out because they was begging him for help. He said he was so scared he ran out of there for his life. He's not the first one to say they ran for their life. He said it was so satanic, like the way it felt like hell. Souls crying for help. He said that he will not look at him the same no more. And he do not know if he want to go that far in the game. If you got to be doing that satanic stuff and you sitting up there sacrificing people that pay for you's lives. And that's something deep. Your own fans say that, bruh. Your own fan. Okay, so let's hear your rebuttal. I want to hear what you guys say.
There's a good bit of stuff I want to say. Like I said again, I don't know exactly who to point the finger at. Like I said earlier.
Even after what I said?
Even after what you said, because we still don't really know. But it can hit so many different ways and so many different parts. Like I said, sometimes when you up there on stage, like you said about Michael Jackson concerts, people pass out, and that is a regular thing at certain concerts. So he might think he's doing his thing. Now, if he thought something was going on, yeah, okay. The thing is, his security, whoever owns the venue that they're doing it at, the security, whatever, even the ambulance, somebody need to make a call. Somebody need to make a higher up call. I'm pretty sure he had something on his ear so he could hear if something was going on. If they told him there's an assassin out there, I bet he would have ducked. So somebody should have reached out to him and told him, oh, people are dying out here.
But how you, I just don't understand. You looking at video, see people up there with production. He was right there. How he didn't see that?
There was a lot of other stuff that went on, like you said, he didn't see. So, but either
I didn't say he didn't see.
But either way, my thing is, there should be multiple people responsible for this.
Of course.
Like I said, when you seen them people coming through that fence, you seen people laid over the fence and people jumping over off their backs. I saw that. Okay, so why didn't security go ahead and get riot police or whatever they needed to get when the ambulance couldn't get to people? they should have called a higher power. Somebody should have did something and shut that thing down. Okay, now they say they had a bunch of mosh pits out there. And you know when a crowded spot, the mosh pit can get crazy. Understandable. They said they had mosh pits specifically to hold people back so they could try to get people up off the floor.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah, so they specifically get people up off the floor, off the ground, because they seen the danger and what was going on.
What's a mosh pit? So the people, I don't know what it is either, but maybe people don't know what that is.
You in a big crowd of people, you got this little circle or a little spot where everybody just jumping and bouncing into each other real close, you know what I'm saying? I mean, just extra hype. Extra hype. And it was already tight and compact. So usually if it's that tight, you in a mosh pit, it could be problems. But they specifically had certain people who had a mosh pit, but certain ones was keeping everybody else from getting in there so they can get people up off the ground.
So they were helping.
Not just that, yes, they were helping. Not just that, you had ambulance to come in, like you said, they were checking people, find out they're dead, moving to the next. But that's what, not just that, they had ambulance helping people that was not dead, and they was getting knocked over.
So let me ask you this: you can't see a big ass ambulance.
Oh yeah, and they didn't move. And see,
he was still performing when the ambulance was there.
Okay, I can't say that he don't or he did. He did.
We can't, but it's just
really don't.
What we're just trying to say is we don't know.
Right.
But common sense as a performer, I ain't performed nothing, but I'm just saying.
What I would say,
you want to stop just to see, just to make sure.
Right. Well, me myself, I ain't putting no blame on nobody because I don't know who to put the blame on. I don't follow the guy, man. I don't really know much about him.
I don't follow him either, but I'm just saying.
So I can't really say this or that. I only seen a little bit. But my thing is, we got some good people out there. But we got some people that's so full of themselves or want what they want that their morality just leaves. I mean, how could you know this? Some people probably wasn't in that vicinity. There was a lot of people that was in them vicinities and seen people
and they were still like, hey, Travis.
I even heard about one video where you seen somebody said something about this. They said, I don't think it was the same thing. I think it was something else, but it's still something that hit his head real quick, stayed on his mind, where you seen somebody video and they cut to the left. He said he was sure that guy was dead or that person was dead. They
were black and blue.
But then no, I don't know if it was.
No, I heard it. It was black and blue.
Yeah, I just don't know if this was the same thing this guy was saying. But then when he comes back with his camera, the guy, I mean, it wasn't him. He's saying he's seen this video, and when the camera come back, you see a girl dancing, hype, and the guy that's on the floor or the woman that's on the floor, that he pretty sure was dead, ain't even 5 feet from that girl. No.
I just said people were trying to get help and they were saying, shut up.
Morality goes out the door. And see, that's something else. As a performer, I'm not going to say he's not that intelligent, but maybe he ain't. But maybe he wasn't getting it. Maybe
he's very intelligent, but he just don't care. He just didn't care at the moment.
That's possible.
When he noticed it. I'm not talking about when he didn't notice it.
That's possible too. I don't know. But I think somebody should be held responsible.
It's going to be him.
Should be more than him?
I know it's not gonna be him, and it needs to be more than him because that's on him to go down the line to get people. But
security should have said something whenever they was busting through the gates.
That's what I said. I said that's the first part. But I have to bring up a couple more things because I know we got to go. But I got to bring a couple more things. And I want you to tell me about this, and I know you're gonna agree with me on one of them. Okay, so check this out. Me and you know how it feels to be whole responsible, right? Me and you we want to have these huge parties, right, at our house, right? But we end up having situations where we feel like it might not be safe for certain parties, huge parties, right? So we haven't had those parties, right? Because we know if anybody get hurt at our facility, no matter if it was our fault or not, who's getting blamed? Who's getting blamed if somebody get hurt at our facility, at our home? I'm asking you.
Oh, it'll be us, but then in that case, that was not his facility. That's why I said whoever.
But we hosted I don't care if we had the venue, we could have the venue on Mars. If we brought people to Mars to party, and we didn't have it securely safe for them, they can sue us, correct? This is why we don't hold events until we know that we can keep everybody safe and secure. Because some of our property, we need to make sure that it's fixed. You know, things damage homes. You know, when you're a homeowner, you get stuff damaged. You got to make sure it's fixed. So people have to be mad at us, but we refuse to be. You charging us with you being hurt, your kid hurt, and then you coming for our home insurance, and then you know we lose our. It's not. We love you, but we're not gonna do that because we want to make sure you're safe. So in that regard, it's the same thing for him. You should have made sure that those people were secure. Who else are they going to go to? He set this up. His road manager set this up. His manager set this up. Whoever, our security set that up. But it all falls on his name. Let's just say, okay, the way he could get out of it was whenever he seen people asking for help, which they have it on video because he can't say he didn't, he could have stopped it. That would have cut him out of it all the way. But when he kept performing and people kept, you know, going along with the, you know, go Travis, and people over there like dead, and they're like, go Travis, man, I don't care about them dying, go Travis. When that happens, then you're responsible. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. You cannot not see no ambulance. You know damn well ain't nothing red supposed to be in your damn audience. Big and huge, white and red, supposed to be in the damn the whole area. Okay, so that's what I'm trying to say when you have to look at that situation. But the biggest situation I'm concerned about the most, and will make me reevaluate going to big, I don't go to big parties. We don't go to big parties anyway. But now I definitely ain't doing it. How the hell people and security guards were getting injected with drugs? And it was for sure, as you can see, that police officer was saying in that video, he had a security guard say that they felt a prick in their neck. They eventually passed out. Then went to the hospital. They ran a test, and it was drugs. They don't know what type of drugs they're trying to still figure it out, I guess. But it was multiple people saying that they was pricked in their neck with drugs. So was that just happened to happen? Was it set up? How did you do that? What type of security did you have with all that money? Was it when they was bum rushed and you didn't check the needle?
Good.
So many questions. So many questions. But your own security was injected with drugs. Because they're saying people have multiple heart attacks. I get it. You scared. You might have a heart attack. But you normally don't have that. Like at Michael Jackson, who had heart attacks like that? All them people, nobody had heart attacks like that. But multiple people was having heart attacks at his concert. Why? Because they were getting injected with stuff they didn't even know they was getting injected with. And probably because they was getting stepped on too. You know what I'm saying? Being scared. Whatever. But I'm going to say this. The governor did say they was not going to let him perform the next day. So I can be thankful that there was another day of that. Because if they did, that means the world is just ain't shh. Okay? I ain't going to say what I want to say. But you tell me what you think about my last part of my rebuttal. Go ahead.
Like I said, I still can't pinpoint nobody out. It's a big group thing to me. Okay, like I said, I mean,
I'm not pinpointing him out. I said a group too, but go ahead.
Like I said, not necessarily him. He probably don't know what he's doing when it comes to setting up a concert. He just know how to come up in there and perform. I don't know. It might be his managers, his producers. They need to be held accountable. Okay. Like I said, when they busted through the gate, that was the first problem. So they cannot catch everything that's coming through. They was busting through the metal detectors. They cannot catch everything that's going. They should have went ahead and put a stop to it or made something known then. Even when the ambulance came and seen it was havoc, they should have let something be known. It was just too much going on. They should have started getting him up out of there, made him shut that show down, and started evacuating people. Now, that's just the people who's running and working in the area. But I have to say this. I don't give a damn who you is. I don't care if you was Michael Jackson back in the flesh on stage. I don't care that much to come to your concert for all that. I don't. So I got to hold some of the people that came to that concert accountable. Because when they did get up in there, they didn't give a damn. They should be held accountable too, some of them.
I
Cause they broke in. A bunch of them broke in.
Yeah, but you know, when you look at the age ranges of people that he's entertaining, they ain't gonna give a damn, and he know they don't give a damn.
But okay, still, they should be held accountable too. They got cameras.
They
catch who they can.
Ain't no way in the world they can get to
they
who killed
everybody.
who killed. Ain't no damn way.
But at the same time, you can see who did breach, who did run. They do have video.
Yeah,
they do have video.
Yeah.
So get who you can, because they did something illegal to begin with.
Yeah, I guess you can look at it like that.
You said, they had security there, and the people didn't want to wait. They have video of certain people. Get who you can get, because this was an atrocity, and didn't nobody stand up and stop it while it was happening. Nobody.
Yeah, nobody.
People tried to help. There was people that tried to help.
Poor babies.
But nobody stopped this. Nobody said, let me take the higher road and get somebody higher up to come down here and handle this.
And shout out to the people that was trying to scream for help. Oh my God.
Y'all
let me know that it is humanity, love out here. It's still some people out here that you can trust and that you can depend on. You did the best that you could. Shout out. And I know you're going to sleep good at night. The ones that didn't give a damn. You know what? I hope, again, that all them screams and yells haunt you in your dream. I hope it all does. Get you. You don't get no sleep.
There's too many people that need to be held accountable for. Now, I know it's going to be hard to handpick or point out anybody. It's too many different hands in this, and this wasn't situated the right way.
Yeah.
It was not handled the right way.
No. And I please, y'all, just be careful when you go out places, because you just don't know when it might just be your last day. And who wants their last day to be at a Travis Scott's concert?
Anybody concert. I'm not going.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, like, who want to say that's where they died at, bro? Like, who want? And some of these people are still missing. Some parents on TikTok say they can't find their kids. They're supposed to go there, and they ain't found them yet. Who want to say that they lost their kids there? Every time you hear his name, you're gonna think of this day. Like, I don't care what he does to come off of this. It's gonna always be remembered that people died at his concert. Always.
I don't like you that much to run up and on your stuff like that. If I
ain't gonna lie.
If I was to come to the concert, shoot, and I seen all that going on, and I wasn't up in there deep, I'd turn my butt around.
Now back in the day, I would have.
I'd even eat that loss if I already bought the ticket. I'd eat that loss or sell it to somebody on their way in.
Bruh. If it was Michael.
Oh, I'm not doing that for Michael either.
I probably would. I probably would did it for Michael.
I wouldn't.
But see, Michael, for some reason, Michael had his security locked.
Okay, he had it coordinated better. I mean, not just him. His people that he was paying, they had it coordinated better. The venue, the play people.
Did you see that dude was hanging on the thing with Mike? Mike was like,
yeah. But like I said,
he held on to the fan, and the fan got down all safe and everything. He risked his life for Mike, and Mike held on to him. He wanted him to be safe.
Like I said, but the venue, the artists, the managers, the security, whatever you got, everybody you got there has to be coordinated to a certain extent. And once you start seeing it or knowing, okay, if you sold such and such amount of tickets, right? You know it's overcrowded. So they should have been shutting that down and been on top of it right there. But okay, let's just say a lot of them people didn't buy tickets, were trying to get in.
At the last moment.
They should have still shut that down. They should have had people there for that before they started bum rushing. Like I said, they didn't have this set up right. And there's too many people you could point the fingers at, even the people who came in there.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I agree with what you're saying. I never said it should have just been him, because ain't no way in the world can just be him. It is all the way from the top, all the way to the bottom, to the last security guard that got trampled on. Okay, now I ain't talking about the one that passed out. I'm talking about the people that were still alive, the people on the horses on the back, them police officers that could have ran up on everybody and was like, nope, you go back, you go back, you go back. You know what I'm saying? Them the ones. Okay, I'm just saying overall, he needs to be held responsible.
I'm glad
there ain't no way around it.
I'm glad I wasn't there. But let's just say I was there, which I doubt you ever catch me in a spot like that crowded. If I was there, I'd be calling all kind of federal agencies, everything. Hey, come get this. Hey, people are dying out here. We need somebody.
They were trying, man. They were trying to first say they self, and then they were trying to call for help. But let me say this. You know that we don't even play. We even say with our little get-togethers, we got to have security. Now, security. Okay, we don't want nobody getting fault, you know what I'm saying? No hands thrown, no nothing. We say something, we don't want to be throwing our hands either. Like, just the little people even care. So how you don't make sure you don't care, okay? Or your people don't care. But we don't have much time with this. I just wanted to throw out everything that I had put together for y'all. You know, I worked hard, you know what I'm saying? Getting all this evidence, you know, so you don't got to go on multiple locations. And I wanted to hear what he thought about it. So he's saying everybody need to be blamed, correct? Is that what you?
For the most part, everybody, well, not everybody. I mean, like I said, I can't pinpoint nobody. But on every different level of that concert that happened, there's somebody or a bunch of people who needs to take accountability.
Including him.
I'll say that too. But I mean, who knows if he don't know? But he should have, if he noticed something wasn't right, he should have let something be known.
These people medical bills have to be paid. Them security guards don't got no money. That's him. Right. Correct. But there is some people still in hospitals though. He got the money. It's his concert. He paying. Okay.
Not just him. It's, like I said, it's
all
on
management.
His
whole team. His whole team. All the way down to that video man to sit there like he didn't care either. Ooh.
There's a bunch of people need to be held accountable for, if you ask me.
All right. Well, you know, it's getting up very emotional. You know, it has been, I can't stop thinking about it all day today. You know what I'm saying? When I heard more and more information about it. But we're going to end this as it is right now. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I am very curious about what y'all think about this situation. Who do y'all think should be blamed? And what I've shown y'all, do you agree with me? Or do you agree with Chris? Or do you agree with both of us? Or do you just think it is what it is? I would like to know, so please leave your comment down below. Like and subscribe. Let us know what you know, how you feel about this or whatever. But other than that, you know, we love you guys. And God bless y'all. Be safe. Please be safe. Watch where you're taking your kids. Watch where you're going. Because as you can see, people do not care no more, okay? Other than that, y'all have a good night, good day, and we love you. Peace.